Grand Risings, everybody. Your girl is back with another one as promised, right? Anyways, you guys that already know what it is, pick a pile, pick your card, and drop down to the comments. Hit your timestamp. It'll take you directly to that pile. Those of you that are new to the channel, welcome. Thank you for tapping in. First pile is going to be expulsion with this is pile number 1. Pile number 2 is going to be prediction. And pile number 3 is going to be invasive, right? If you guys need a moment, take a deep breath, close your eyes. When you open your eyes, you're going to be drawn to a pile. If you're already drawn to that pile, drop down below and hit the timestamp. Go get your message, and I will see you at that pile. If not, and you guys need a moment, please pause the video. Take as much time as you need. If the word grabs you, the picture grabs you, if you're drawn to more than one card, then it may be a split message, and you may have all the message in one pile, and then you may go to the next one, and you may have part of that message that's for you. And I will see you guys at your read. Peace. What's good, pile number 1? Or everybody that chose the expulsion card, the yarrow with expulsion. Now, we all know what expulsion means. It means to get rid of, right? So let's go ahead and tap in. What is it that you need to get rid of? Because they're asking what you need to focus on. And right now you need to focus on getting rid of something. And let's tap in and see what that something is. You got the Tower card. A lot of upheaval, chaos. You're going through it right now, okay? Okay. You got the 10 of Wands and you've got the Knight of Pentacles, right? First of all, I want to say, I know it's not easy. You guys, excuse the noise. It's Saturday, okay? Children are home. I want to say, I know it's not easy, right? And things that I may say are probably easier said than done. And I understand that 110%, right? However, pile number 1. I see you getting your things together, right? Very slow progress. It's heavy on the very slow progress, and maybe that makes things more difficult for you. That's the reason why we've got the Tower card here, the chaos, catastrophe, right? Catastrophic. Things are just falling apart right now, and I get it. I heavily feel like it's your mindset that has you, I want to say, like going in these loops, going back and forth, and you're in this circle that you created and you don't want to break the cycle. It's like, I'm okay with being at home sometimes and then going out sometimes and then being back at home sometimes and then going out sometimes. Like, you're okay with the same routine, the same cycle, and things will continue to roll just like the way they're rolling until you break that cycle. Break that cycle and do something new. That's how true it was. I choked on the words trying to get them out. Your progress is slow because you keep going back. And it's like you take 3 steps forward just to go 4 steps back. And that's why you feel like you're continuing to go around and around in the merry-go-round in this circle. That's what you create. That's a circle that you wanted. It's like, oh, my circle's small. It's like a lowercase o. Absolutely, it is. But you keep going around and around in that lowercase o. Okay? Break out. Do something new. Do something different. I feel like it's a different way of thinking about things. I feel like it's a new way of moving around situations and navigating things and thoughts and feelings and emotions. And okay. At the bottom of the deck is the 8 of Wands. Something coming through. What is pile number 1? the song. Okay. We got the Emperor, and you've got the Fool card. The Emperor is about being stern and firm and logical and all those things that a person that knows what they want in life are. Okay? You're going after the goal. However, this is you moving forward, right? Because right now in this very energy that you sit and soak in, it's very I don't want to say negative. You're trying to get things together. Damn, I dropped all the cards. Good thing it was only 3. But okay. Okay. Right now, like I said, you're sitting and soaking in this energy of things falling apart, and you're trying, I don't want to say you're trying to figure it out, but trying to move it along, right? It's like, I already got all the bullshit. Now it's time for me to pack my bags and move forward, okay? And you have been like slowly, okay? Like very slowly, but all the same, it is movement and it is progression and it is you moving forward and not backwards. However, if you can stay out of this mindset of this lowercase o, we're gonna call it the lowercase o mindset, okay? This very lowercase o, if you can move out of that and move beyond these limitations and these boundaries that you've set on your own life, I feel like you'll be able to reap more benefits, reap more rewards, right? Move a little faster, like pick up the pace. It does require self-discipline, right? Be logical about these situations, about whatever it is that's going on in your mind, and do think about the pros and the cons, but stand firm in the fact that you do want to see progression in your life, okay? In your situation, that is probably going to require for you to take a leap of faith, like this, I was going to say, this Fool card, right? The leap of faith is not you jumping out there to do some different, it is, damn it, I was going to lie to you. It's, it's not about you jumping out there to just make some shit happen. It's about you taking a leap of faith to do something differently, okay? Not just jumping out there, just, I'm going to go do this. No, babe. I'm saying to take a leap of faith towards the actions that, the goals that you want to achieve, right? I want you to take a leap of faith and put some action behind that and help yourself to achieve these goals, right? Because right now I feel like you're just, like I said, you're in this circle. You're in this circle, babe, and you just merry-go round and around and around. That's the energy that I'm getting from you, and it's time for you to break free and get this recognition that you deserve. Give yourself the recognition that you deserve, because if it wasn't for these situations that made you who you are today, then you wouldn't be who you are. You would be a, I don't want to say lost soul, because that's not it. You'd be you're struggling right now. I get it. We don't want you to be lost, okay? We want you to, can you close my door, please? Thank you. We want you to give yourself that recognition, so once you see your worth, then other people will see your worth. Then you'll start to act accordingly. Like, okay, well, I'm worth this, so I'm going to set myself apart from that. Okay? You start to make better decisions for yourself, for your growth. Right now, you're stuck because of these limiting ideas and the mindset that you have, right? These limitations, like I said, you set these limitations on your life and on what you can complete and accomplish, okay? You got the Page of Cups. And the Ten of Swords, okay? Which furthers me, like, now I know for 100% just confirmation for me, okay? The Ten of Swords is confirmation. Like, you do have that very mindset that, I don't want to say things are going to go wrong before they go wrong. Like, okay, use your discernment, all right? But, yeah, very pessimistic energy, okay? It's hard for you to see the light and the goodness in situations, and that's a problem. And you need, if you're aware that is a problem, then you need to start focusing on it, become consciously aware of this issue so that you can begin to fix it. Okay, pile number one. Now I want to pull from this deck for a little bit of motivation.
Hi, Mama.
Hi, baby.
Can I join you?
Can you join me on my video? Not right now. Mommy's in the middle of a message, okay? But I will take a kiss. Thank you, ma'am.
Can I do it after you?
Yeah, you can do a video right after Mama. Close my door, though, okay? Gotta love her. That was my baby Capricorn. She's different. She's different. Okay. Motivation and clarity for pile number one. Let's see. I want to use another deck. I just don't know which deck it is. Take the lead. Do not allow your emotions, your negative, pessimistic thoughts, and your emotions to take hold and take charge and lead your life, babe, okay? I need you to consciously take the wheel, okay? Like consciously taking the wheel. What I mean when I say consciously taking the wheel is what I just said. Is you become aware of these problems that you know are an issue for you and are holding you back from a higher elevation, right? That now that you're aware, consciously take the wheel. Be like, I know that this is a problem for me. So every time that it arises, I'm consciously aware and I'm driving this motherfucking boat. Shit, okay? Because I'm thinking relationship. Like, situationships is a shit. You're driving the boat, okay, babe? Take the wheel. Take hold of the wheel. It says take lead. Improvise. Look at that. Do what you can with what you got, baby. That's all. That was what that was. And if you don't got it, it was a serenity prayer. Okay? Clarity. Flow with divine timing. It is time. I mean, practice daily. Now, this one hits different for me because at the bottom of the deck, you got be fluid, like flow with the divine. It's like you're going against the grain. Pile number one, I don't know why, because you're trying to take the lead. Because it takes me back to a reading that I did last week when we talked about you're not wanting to let God do his will and you just want to take control because you need it and you need it now, okay? Not the energy that I want to be tapped into right now, okay? Flow with the divine. It's like take lead, but don't force it, okay? Take the wheel, but don't change the direction. All right. File number one. That is the energy that I'm getting from you, and I apologize. However, this practice daily is this mindful awareness, conscious, mindful awareness. Be aware that it's a problem. Be conscious that every time this problem arises, you can navigate it better than what you have been doing, okay? Don't allow your thoughts to self-sabotage you, okay? Pile number one. Practice mindful meditation. Gosh, I've been saying this every week for the past few weeks to you guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now what that does is it resets the brain. Right? Yeah, you get rid of brain fog, baby. Listen, it'll bring back thoughts you forgot. Take a moment. You hear how they say, take a beat. As I was saying in my live last week. Take a beat, take a moment. That hit my glass. Take a moment. Pile number one. Peace, love, and light. Do remember that everybody that chose this pile with the expulsion card got the same message as you. If you want a more detailed, in-depth personal reading, you know how to get at me. My information is in the description. You guys can find me on Facebook, The Realist Mac. You can email me personally to my personal email, which is in the description below. And I will get back to you guys as soon as I can. The message for you guys is to be aware of these thoughts, okay? Your thoughts create your reality, all right? So with that being said, be blessed, live in love and light and peace, and I will see you guys next time. What's good, pile number 2, or everybody that chose this prediction card? Okay, now I feel like what you need to focus on is stop trying to predict the future. The prediction card gives me heavy on you're trying to figure out the next move or what's coming next. Or I feel like maybe you're in a new beginning in life, right? New chapter in your life, and you're trying to figure out how it's ready to unfold for you. And I need you to leave that to God, okay? I need you to leave that to the grace of God. Just know that it's going to unfold for better for you, for elevation, for your mindset, for your physical body. Gotta have faith, the faith of a mustard seed, they say, right? Stop trying to anticipate the future. Those are the two things that I've always said on my lives. Don't anticipate the future, and don't dwell on the past. Past is either torture or a teacher. And most of the time, people don't learn their lessons, so it does become torture for many. Okay? So with that being said, I say don't anticipate the future. Just allow it to unfold as it will. Okay? Now, anticipating the future, huh? You just want to know. We all want to know. I'm going to go ahead and tell you right now. If you came here thinking that you was going to get a message about the future, I don't do future readings, babe. Find you another reader. Now, I believe in the power of free will. I believe that I can tell you what energy you sit in, right? And give you the tools and help you to move out of that energy into a better space. But at the end of the day, it's all up to you. So you may come back in the next week and you'll get the same fucking message. Okay? You're going to get the same message. And why you're going to get the same message? Because your spirit team said you didn't hear them the first time. Yeah, she didn't bust the move. He didn't do nothing that she told him to do. Bro did not even think twice about it. He got the message. Now he's back for another message thinking you're going to tell him something different. But it's going to be the same thing. That part. That part. Prediction. All right. What does pile number 2 need to focus on? Spirit. What is pile number 2? Okay. We got the 4 of Pentacles here. The 4 of Pentacles is about your finances. This is probably what you're focusing on, right? You're anticipating how this money is getting ready to flow into life. Like, how is this getting ready to unfold for me? That's what the problem is. It's like, you want to know what your money ready to do. Money been a little funny, and you're trying to figure out how to make it straight. So you're on this new adventure, and I get it. But this 4 of Pentacles, right? I think you need to focus a little bit more on nurturing this finance, right? This money tree, I don't know what it is, this new job. New mindset for some, right? Because you're wasting your present time by anticipating the future that hasn't even come yet. Right. As I said, don't anticipate the future or dwell on the past, because you can't move forward if you're constantly looking over your shoulder to try to figure out, like, what happened back there? Like, maybe you didn't learn. Just keep going and the situation will, what is the word I'm looking for? It will resurface, okay? And you'll deal with the same experience with another person until you learn that lesson, okay? Once they stop sending you people, I know it gets lonely. Look, once they stop sending you people, then you know that you've done the work. Like, you know, you've done the work. You're no longer attracting these succubuses, okay? So right now, right now, I feel like you need to be focusing on your finances and nurturing this new stream of income, right? Uh, Continue to stay present in the now, pile number 2, and not dwelling on what's to come. Set disciplinary actions, right? Self-discipline is a part of self-love. It's a part of self-care. It's that I am doing this thing, and it doesn't matter who comes into my life to try to sway me to say, hey, what you were doing was okay. Babe, no, it wasn't okay because I wasn't growing and I wasn't getting where I needed to be, and it was stopping me from seeing things from a different perspective, okay? So those are those boundaries that I need you to stand on. I was to say morals, principles, values, okay? Other people don't have them anymore. They just allow motherfuckers to do what they want to them and say what they want and just go through life dragging this luggage and this trauma and baggage. Don't be that bag lady. Okay? Erykah Badu said it best. Bag lady, you gonna hurt your back. Dragging all them bags like that. Bag lady, bag man, I don't care who you want to bag, but you are dragging them. You are dragging them. If you're not dealing and healing, you're dragging. Okay? So I say, focus a little bit more on getting this bag and perfecting this craft, right? Setting healthy boundaries and avoiding people, places, and situations that don't help you elevate. Okay? People, places that don't help you grow, hinder your growth. They smother your roots, right? For some of you, this could be people that are like, yo, man, what is that? Yo, you make sure you look out for me. Don't allow nobody to anticipate your future either. Because what are they doing that they worried about your bag? I'm just saying. I was only saying, yeah, at the bottom of the deck, we got the King of Pentacles. Now, this is once again about your finances, and I need you to be stern. I need you to be logical, and I need you to start setting those boundaries, right? Those healthy boundaries. And even if they're just for self, like, oh, I'm not, like I said, people, places, and things. So I'm not going to go indulge in this. I'm not going to go here and hang out with these people. I can't go to that place. Every time I go there, I wind up like the casino, I wind up losing money. Okay? Like, you do want to avoid these people, these places, and those things that are consuming time or making you to dwell on the future. Okay? Because it ain't here yet. And you have the power to change it, right? So you could think about, like, I don't got enough money right now. And you'll attract that, just that, not having enough money. Okay? What else does power number 2 need to hear at this time? Okay, subconsciously, I feel like you got a lot going on. You got the moon card down here. That is your subconscious. That is too much. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say it was too much. But it's a lot going on subconsciously for you in your mind, right? So that I don't want to say you can't think straight. You've kind of have tunnel vision. You've got one track mind right now, and your one track mind is you're worrying about this money coming in, not how it's coming in, not where it's coming from, not making sure that you're going to enjoy doing whatever it is that you need to do to get this motherfucking funds. Okay, you dig? So I say that to say, wake up and be present in the now, right? So that you can enjoy life, see a little bit of light in those things that you're doing, that you enjoy doing. Dang, the 6 of Cups again. This is about recognition that you deserve. Because who got you here? Who got you to this bag? Who got you to the point where you're thinking about what the next move and how your money is coming in and how you can keep this money flowing? Okay, you did, babe. You did that. Now I just need you to find that balance with yourself, right? The balance of the same energy you give to these people, places, and things that you want to entertain. I need you to give that energy, that same energy, to these finances and to these goals that you want to achieve. Yes, ma'am. Sorry, guys. My daughter wanted to come in and conversate for a second. So I need you to give the same amount of energy that you're giving to want to be around these people, to want to put yourself in these places that you know are not going to help you grow, and put it into those things that will help you elevate. Put a little bit more time and effort into making these plans and these short-term goals, right? So that you can reach that bigger goal. Because right now I feel like you're not putting in enough. You're juggling too much with this energy. It's a lot of energy. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm trying to hone in for majority of you guys, right? It's people, places, and things that you overindulge in that are having your mind just like, I need to, you know what I'm saying? Like, you need to be thinking about getting the money, and when it comes in, you need to think about how you're going to get that money and how you're going to keep it coming in. Okay, I just need you to refocus your brain on how you're thinking about this situation and your finances. Okay, babe? We got the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is about direction, seeing what's coming in, seeing what's coming next. And at the bottom, you have the the Ten of Pentacles, right? Ten of Pentacles is about, you got the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. You got like a very fulfilling, emotionally fulfilled, financially trying to stabilize we're trying to stabilize the finances right now. Right now, money's a little funny, right? Things are a little rocky, and I get it, but it's all about what you got going on up here. Think and so you are is the quote of the day. Because I said the same thing. So pile number one, think and so you are. If you think about, I lack this and I don't have enough, you'll continue to scrounge up the bare minimum. Okay, you'll continue to get that very borderline of like being broke, and like you just like, I just have enough. Okay, I need you not to think that you just have enough, and start to be thankful for the things that are coming in, because things are coming in for you. However, your mindset can drive them away faster than they come in. You might get a little taste, you might get one check, and then that might be it. You might get fired from the job. Like, I don't know a lot of things could happen. But no sooner as you get these things and you manifest them into your life, you can lose them. So I need you to be aware of that, and what anticipating the future does for the mindset. And gosh, search the law of attraction. Like, at this point, I need you to 48 laws of power it. Like, I need you to really do research on what that does to your brain and how you attract those things back into your life. You are the manifester of what you seek in this world. So if you seek to be broke, keep telling yourself that you don't have it, and I don't have enough money, and man, I need to get this and I need to get that, and I'm not going to be happy until I have this and I have that, because baby, you're not going to get it that way. Especially when you base it off of things like your happiness. Yeah, because your happiness comes within. Like, you have to be happy from the inside out. Okay, it doesn't just be like, oh, look at this jacket, it's nice, I feel good on the inside. Look at my new $400 pair of shoes, they feel real good on my feet, and they make me feel all warm and cozy, like I love myself so much more, and I'm willing to set boundaries. I see my worth in these $400 pair of shoes or these $1,100 Balenciagas, okay? That's what I need you to focus on. I need you not to focus on. I need you to see where that problem is. Affirmation, motivation for power number 2. Be ecstatic. Okay? It makes me feel like give gratitude like it's already happened. Be ecstatic, like, yo, it's happening. Like, yo, I got a job. That's enough. Don't worry about, man, these checks gonna be such and such. Dead. Okay? You got the job. That is enough. I need you to focus on what you do have and not anticipating the things that you don't fucking got yet. That's a problem. Don't think about what you don't have. Focus on what you do have. Be grateful for them as if it's already multiplied tenfold. Okay? At least think about it as if it has already multiplied tenfold in your life right now. Be grateful. Ecstatic. You know what that means? Super excited. It means super fucking excited. Be super fucking excited that you've already got the job and you're already that short term. One of them short-term goal, blah, blah. One of them short-term goals, as I was speaking of. Set that short-term goal. Watch it unfold. So you have something to look forward to. These short-term goals give us something to reach. And we got this 5-year gap of this goal that we're trying to reach. We need some small motivation. Okay? So I need you to be motivated by the fact that things are already starting to happen for you. Be grateful for what has already happened so that way you can get the more. That's like not loving your feet and not caring about your feet or taking care of your feet, but you want a motherfucking car. How you gonna take care of a car? What you gonna do with a car? You ain't even love your damn feet and you talk about getting a car. I'm just saying. Okay, you can't voice your opinions, but you want to fucking sing. I mean, make a little sense. I'm just saying, make some sort of sense. Be happy for the small things. Those small things. Okay? Motivation. Okay. I'm not going to pluck no more cards because 3 of them came out. Okay. So we got consult your body's wisdom. If your body is anxious, is doing all these things when you're having these thoughts, right? Predicting the future or these people, places, and things, right? Going to them, being around these people. Listen to what your body says. Listen to how you're being pulled. Yeah, don't drink that. We're not smoking here. Don't eat none of this food. Look, I'm just saying. Energy is everything, so it's gonna pull you in one way or the other, and either it's gonna tug you and say no, or it's gonna tug you and be like, get out of yourself and let's do this. Okay, step aside, step aside from the ego and come on and let's try something new. Then you need to do that. Okay, listen to yourself. As I was saying, take a beat. Okay? Take that deep breath. Clear your mind. In 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. It helps to reset the mind. It helps to clear brain fog. It helps to bring back your thoughts. It helps tap into memories. Listen, when you're trying to think of something you can't think. Sometimes you just got to take a moment, right? You just have to take the moment. Take it. Everything doesn't always need an automatic response, okay? Pile number 2. However, when it comes to your body, you better automatically respond, okay? when it comes to anything coming on, going on up in here, coming through these messages, they can't say, hey, self, right? It's going to be energy that's going to be pulling at you, and you fucking know. You have that knowing. You have that gift of knowing. That's why you're here. Mostly everybody on this channel, y'all have the gift of discernment. You fucking know better. As they would say. I mean, some people would say that. And then it says give and receive. Give thanks. I was saying that already. Give thanks so that you can receive more. Give the gratitude as if it has already happened. And your gratitude is your thanks to God and the universe and the ancestors and the guardian and archangels alike for your highest and greatest good only, because those are the ones that want to see you be prosperous. You got our ancestors and you got angels that don't want to see you do great. Don't want you to be on the same plane level that they were, okay? They don't want to see you elevate. So, we got tap into primal power. That is that power, that gift, that power that you were already born with, that gift of discernment, that knowing that you already have. I need you to tap in and sink in with that motherfucker, okay? Excuse me. I've been trying to work on my tongue, y'all. I really have. And it's like my tongue and my anger, they kind of go hand in hand. And I'm really working on it. But for me, overall, your message today, pile number 2, is give gratitude as if it's already happened for you in your life. Give thanks for those small things that you already have so that you can then start to manifest those things that you want into your life. Okay, pile number 2. Give thanks. Give thanks for the small things that you have. Pile number 2. Peace and love. And I will see you guys at the next reading. What's good, pile number 3, or everybody that chose this BlackBerry card with invasive? Now, as soon as I seen this card, I already started to have my own little hinklings that I knew that you guys were having this these self-sabotaging thoughts. Invasive is like intrusive. That means that it's just like all up in your space, not letting you think about nothing. Like, yeah, it ain't gonna work out. Nope. Like, you have these very invasive thoughts. Okay. Let's tap into this reading. Now, this has been a thing, this mindful breathing activity, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm sorry, I forgot the inhale, and then you hold it for 4 seconds. Inhale. Now what this does is it helps to reset the brain. It helps to clear the brain fog. It helps to clear your mind of all those invasive thoughts. Mommy, daddy, best friend, boyfriend, husband, wife, children. Okay? Will help you decompress. Okay? And trust me, it works. I got 6 children, 5 of them which are still in the household. Okay? Trust me when I tell you that this does work. I wish I did it more at work. Like, I wish that I did this more at work. They get me at work. They get me at work. They just get me at work. Like, I don't have no moments. Like, I don't clear my mind. They get the rawest part of me at work. Yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. If anybody's watching from the job, don't say anything in the comments. Don't say nothing. I don't need you to say anything. I'm being great up here on my video. Thank you. All right. So these invasive thoughts, right? I want you guys to practice, mindfully practice. You're aware that these thoughts are a problem. Drown them out. Clearing the mind and just flush them. Yes. Okay. It's Saturday. Doesn't want to be a little worse. What does pile number 3 need to focus on? You got the Queen of Cups. How you're feeling? Okay. Now, these invasive thoughts for some of you are invasive because you didn't deal with them when you were supposed to. Okay? You didn't deal with them before they became a problem. Now they're a problem because they keep coming up. I said this in the last pile. Things will resurface, relationships and people that you did not check and set boundaries with. You will resurface if you don't learn a lesson. It will resurface, and you will either learn your lesson, or once again, you'll be tortured, because I'm pretty sure if you already moved away from the last situation that was just like the current situation, or last friends that's just like the current friends, then you didn't learn your lesson. Okay. So I want to say that when you have these invasive thoughts, take a beat, do some shadow work. I need you to write down the invasive thoughts that you're having. Then I need you to go back and figure out, why are you feeling this way? Why are you having these thoughts? And what planted the seed for you to have these thoughts to begin with? Because the invasive means like invading your privacy. It's like all up in your space, not letting you be great. Okay? So where does this invasive energy, where does it come from? I need you to go do some shadow work. I need you to write down what your invasive thoughts are. Pile number 3, okay? And then I need you to go back and figure out why you're feeling that way, because your emotions are valid. Okay? And that's probably the problem right there. You probably thought that, yeah, no, I'm just crazy. You know, people, they right. And don't make those agreements with yourself thinking that you're crazy and that your feelings are not valid, because they are. Okay? We need you not to forget that your feelings are valid. That's why they're telling you. That's why I'm telling you. I am telling you to pay attention to how you're feeling at there and the now, in the there and the now, not you waiting down 2 months down the road and it arises in somebody else, and now you want to try to figure it out. If you want to try to tackle this before it becomes an issue in the future, address the problems when they're problems, and not let them become torture in the future and you can't figure out why. Shadow work, okay? Write down these thoughts that you're having. Brainstorm. You branch off and figure, where did these thoughts come from? What agreements did you make in the past with other people that you allowed them to make you feel like that's right? Like what they said was true over what you know and the things that you feel. Okay? Like, once again, pile number 1. Pile number 3, your feelings are valid, okay? So pay attention to how you're feeling. And you're feeling this way because you're continuing to have these invasive thoughts, and these invasive thoughts are trying to tell you something or help you to learn a lesson, and you're not fucking listening, okay? Pay attention to how you feel, all right? What does pile number 3 need to focus on right now, Spirit? All right, we got the 3 of Cups, the 3 of Pentacles, and we got the 6 of Swords. Now, the 3 of Cups is about celebration, right? It's a celebratory energy. And then your 3 of Pentacles is about I'm sorry, I was having a moment there. Your 3 of Pentacles for me right at this very moment is more so about seeking assistance, right? It talks about things improving slowly for you. But for me, this is about seeking assistance right now, and moving away from, or to help you move away from the train of thoughts that you're having, these invasive, self-sabotaging thoughts, because at the end of the day, you make the agreements to take on whatever these people told you and whatever was done to you in the past, and you harbor it, right? Bag lady, bag man, like we talked about this. Not Erykah Badu. You is not the bag lady. You is not the bag man, okay? We is not carrying all these bags. Our back will not hurt, okay? But I say that to say, tis time for you to move away. Look at that death card at the bottom of the deck. Time for you to be done with these old ways of thinking about things. Because for me, it's not just the way you're thinking about things, right? It's It's the way you're holding on to these things that make them invasive. Yeah, they're invading your privacy, babe. They're all up in your business. That's because you got that shit on your fucking back and you don't want it to whisper in your ear. But you're carrying this baggage like it's a Gucci purse. Like, I'm just saying, like, you're carrying this baggage like it's something to want to be carried. And nobody wants to carry baggage. And I hope that you're here seeking this assistance to move out of this energy, to become aware and mindful of this thought, of these thoughts, and the thought process that you have moving forward, right? Because once you're aware, it's like, I don't know, the 12 rules, you know, AA, the AA rules, Alcohol Anonymous. I've heard them before. Listen, the first step is admitting that there's a problem. Okay, so your first step is to admitting, like, yeah, you know what? She's right. She don't even know me. That is a problem for me. I do have these creepy, crawly thoughts that just come up into my head. Okay, it's a problem. Now become aware that it's a problem. Become conscious of this problem. Like, okay, well, alcoholics know that they don't want to be around alcohol. Oh, it's that simple. Okay, become aware of, hey, this is a problem. Why is it a problem? Why do I have these thoughts? And I know I didn't impose this on myself to have these negative thoughts, because they're not even my thoughts. They're things that people said to me, and I just packed them up. I'm moving on. I'm moving it around, okay? But you're carrying this baggage. So did you really move along? I'm just saying, y'all, you gotta know I don't know. I don't want to even tap into no. The motivation. What is it that pile number 3 needs to focus on right now? Look at that. The 10 of Wands. Moving the fuck along. Moving along greatly and pouring into your own self. At the bottom of the deck, you got the 2 of Swords. Like I said, can't tell you the future, baby. But because I believe in the power of free will, right? So at the end of the day, the choice is yours. You can decide to stand there with all your baggage, right? And all the tools to move forward, or you can move the fuck around. And you can cut these ties and these losses and these people, places, and things that have you thinking like this. Because for me, it's not solely your energy. Yeah, you're the one that's having these thoughts, but are you the one that placed the thoughts in your mind? Were you the one that was telling yourself that you weren't good enough, that your feelings weren't valid, that you weren't gonna go? You are not the one to begin to tell yourself these things. These things are through conditioning, through relationships, through family members. Okay, so let's not shift the blame. Let's take accountability for the fact that we allowed it to grow this far into our lives. Okay, for us to have brought it out this far in our journey, take accountability for that. But don't take accountability for the thoughts, right? And for the situations that came with these thoughts. All right, motivation for pile number 3. Ouch. That bent my card. Honor the process. Okay? Honor the process. A beautiful card too. Honor the process, pile number 3. Things are moving forward, and things are moving forward for your higher and greater self. Now, commit and honor the lineage. Okay. And then you have devote. This is a card that I just bent. Now for me, this devote means you devoting yourself, your mind, your physical body to this new beginning, to this new train of thought, to retraining your thoughts, right? To think more positively. I need you to devote yourself to this journey. And be patient. It is a process. I need you to be committed. I need you to be devoted and committed, as is at the bottom of the deck is commit. I need you to devote yourself to these new beginnings, to this new way of thinking, to just be open to new things. Because in this card, devote, she's actually giving a heart away. You know what I'm saying? We're not asking you to give your heart away. We're not asking you to do anything that you wouldn't want to do. But we are asking you to devote your time and your energy and your efforts into thinking more clearly, into being more mindful of the things that you say and you do. Okay? Pile number 3. I hope that I was able to give you what you need. Do remember that everybody that chose this invasive thoughts, that pile in this reading got the same message as you. If you want a more detailed message, you guys know what to do. My information is in the description. Until the next video, peace, love, and light to you all, and I will see you next time.